Well, good morning, my fellow three-wheeling fans. Before I went out on my ride today, I thought I might show off all the stuff I'm working on. I still got a lot of things to buy, but this is what I have so far for my upgrade. I got me some new controls, some new handles there, throttle, a new screen. These right here are for my brakes. So the power cutoff for my brakes, I had to find some of those online and get those ordered. My levels to set up and everything, and this is all part of the kit that I got. This is going to be my new controller. It comes with, and it's got all these different ends. That's why I had to get these for my current brakes, because my current brakes have the Buffon plug, which is this right up in here, and I needed that type of plug to plug into my controller, so I got those. And then I got these right here because I just wanted bigger spokes. The 12 gauges, they just didn't seem to be as big as I wanted them to be, so I bought 10 gauge. And the 10 gauge, is the little bit of a problem I'm having with that is this right here. They won't fit. A little bit. Oh, I got it in there. So they're a little bit tight. So and the 10 gauges, I still be able to work them in, but they will fit. My other problem is this right here. Let me get it far away where it focuses. This is a little nipple it threads in. It will not fit in this hole here for my rim, so I'm gonna have to drill out all those holes and everything. But so I only get 30 miles range right now, and that's just not enough. So that's the reason why I went with all this stuff. And 29-inch wheel for the front now is what it's gonna have, is a 29-inch rim. Got this rim from Tracer, and then the tennis armor inside the 29-inch tire, and it's just a standard old tire. It's not a motorcycle tire like I got for the other one. And this here's my 1500 watt motor that I got. Came black, but I'm of course painting it to match, but paint didn't come out as well as I wanted, so I'm having to redo the orange, because as you can see, all of this got overspray on it, so I got to redo all the orange. So I got it taped off, and then I got to get it all repainted up again. And now I got to go over here and pull this bad boy out, because I got to run up to the store, well, and get me some little bit of grocery stuff, or a smoke. I gotta go up to the smoke store and get me some smoke. So I'll be pulling this out here in a minute, and I'll take you guys along for the ride. So I'll put you on pause and start getting my stuff together, and I'll come and grab this and we'll go for a ride. See you in a minute. And we are riding now. Man, it took a little while to get all this thing all cleaned up. It was all dusty and dirty. Oh, looks like I forgot to do my mirrors. They're still all pretty dang dirty here. Dusted everything else off. Must have had a lot of wind inside of that shed. We are at 731 miles on the new build here, and off and on our way to go to the smoke store. Helps me sleep at night. I'm glad it's legal these days, so that I don't get in trouble for having a sleep aid, because I don't want to take stupid pills. I'm not a pill person. I'd much rather just be able to smoke a little bit before I go to bed each night, and so I can get a good night's rest. But I understand the problem that people have with it, because a lot of people do it for a lot more than just a good night's rest. But it's a gorgeous day here in Denver. The weather's reasonably nice. It's a little bit breezy out, but it's still a pretty damn nice day. Hopefully you guys have all had a good month so far, even with all the craziness and bull crap going on in our world. It makes it feel like we're really not even living in reality because everything is so crappy. Didn't realize the world was coming to an end right before I retired, but that's okay. We'll get it figured out. I got confidence in us as a people to stop all this bull crap and start to freaking have a better place for us all to be in. How you doing? I do not agree with ICE. I think it needs to be abolished. We never had Homeland Security or ICE in this country prior to 9/11. And this entire country has turned into a bunch of scaredy cats and are afraid of every goddamn thing. Afraid of their own freaking shadow. The greatest people in this country are the immigrants that we have in this country. That's how we became what we are, is because of immigration. And it makes me angry that everybody's trying to kick them all out. Because I work with a lot of immigrants. I work in a cosmetic company, and we have a lot of immigrants that work in the company that I work for. And they work their asses off, man. They are hard-working, good people. And it really makes me mad that everybody's having to deal with the situation we're dealing with right now. I voted for Kamala Harris. And I didn't agree with everything that she says and does, but she sure in the hell would have been a better person than this monster, which is really disappointing that so many people picked him. I don't like to normally be political. I try to keep that shit to myself, but at this point in time, we really can't be that way. And we got to speak out against this fucking monsters. But it's nice to be out here and enjoying the weather. Fortunately, here in Colorado, we don't have to deal with a lot of the shit that they're having to deal with in California and Minnesota and other parts of the country with these ICE agents and stuff. They don't raid us around here. So it makes it nice. And yeah, we've had our problems with them, but they ain't out of control monsters like they are in the other places. But I still feel they need to be abolished. Donald Trump needs to be impeached, and ICE and DHA needs to be abolished and get rid of. We didn't have them 20 years ago prior to 9/11. We damn sure don't need them now. This is a world economy. The world is going to leave us behind if we don't watch what we are doing. And we will all be screwed when everybody decides they no longer want to sell products to us and no longer want to buy products from us. And that's exactly what's going to happen at the rate we're going right now. And we are all going to be screwed. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't see it that way, not realizing that we are in a world economy. And it's not 1960 or 1950 anymore. It's freaking 2025. We are a world economy now. And everybody has to buy from everybody. Everybody has to get along with everybody. But for the last 15 years, man, we've been really going kind of crazy. And I voted for Barack Obama. I've been an unaffiliated voter my entire life. And I have voted for Republicans in the past. I voted for George Bush. But still yet, I mean, that's that the Republican Party used to have the same goal. They just had a different method of getting to that goal. And that's not the way it is anymore. Now they're just freaking monsters, and it's really disappointing. And there's no reason for them to be this cruel to people. And it's the rich against the poor is what I'm seeing anyway. The working class against the millionaires and billionaires. And there's way more of the working class than there are these billionaires. So as long as we all join together and fight against this, this is a war we're going to win. I participate in the general strikes that we've had so far. I go to the No Kings rallies. And I got a Fuck Trump shirt that I proudly wear. Because I got daughters and a granddaughter. So I mean, they live in a different world than what they did when they were first born. And it makes me angry. But I'm at my 10-minute mark now here on the video, which is where I normally cut them off, and I'm just about down here to the dispensary. So you guys all have yourselves a good Sunday and enjoy your weekend, and hopefully the wind wasn't too bad. We'll see you guys again soon. Have a good one.